Hail to thee, my kindred. I hope you're all doing, or what you're all doing. What am I talking about? I hope you're all having a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, and night, wherever and whenever you are. Damn, I've been messing up my greetings as of lately. That is no good. That is no good. Your boy is becoming more demented each day, and it is plainly obvious. Ay, 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 ay. Anyhow, I hope everyone is having a fine little Sunday. I need to see how the rest of this upcoming week goes because we have New Year's, I guess on the 31st and then 1st. Weird that both Christmas and New Year's land on a Thursday. Interesting. Very interesting. Every time is a new nightmare. Every step is a new nightmare. Ain't that the truth? Holy moly, how do you do, Cazador? Hail to thee. And we're just gonna be planning things as we usually do on Sundays. Just chilling out, vibing, getting things done. Things. Me when I do things. Man. I was just reminded of that one movie that, what's his name, Christopher Nolan is working on? I don't know if it's Christopher Nolan. That one guy that's not good at making historical films. I think his name is Christopher Nolan. Let me see. Christopher Nolan. Yeah, he's the one doing the one for the Odyssey. And I saw bits and pieces of that little trailer, or teaser, I suppose it's more accurate. And I was like, damn. They fucked up my boy. They're fucking up my boy. Look at what they done to my boy. But what can you expect? What can you expect? It's nothing new, I suppose. Didn't he work on another historical movie, or am I going crazy? More like the Oddity, exactly. The Oddity. You ain't wrong about that. You are not wrong about that. Who was the person? Was he the same guy that worked on the Napoleon? Okay, Napoleon. There we go. Thank you, Cazador. I had a feeling it was Napoleon, but I wasn't sure. Man. I mean, I would even argue that, like, the Napoleon, like, based off of what I've seen for the Odyssey alone, I would already argue that he probably did better with the Napoleon movie, and that's saying something, considering that that the Napoleon movie wasn't necessarily very. It's sure, like, it had a couple of theatric moments that were, like, kind of cool, but, like, you know, the way they treated these characters, aka, I guess for the Odyssey it would be straight up characters, but, you know, in this case for the Napoleon movie, the way he treated the person is like, yeah, the one with Joaquin, Walking Phoenix. Is that how you actually write it? The name? Because I've always heard it, like, be pronounced rather strangely, Joaquin Phoenix. That's how I've always heard it being pronounced. Alright. Schedule. Let's erase what we have on the screen already. Oh, I slightly moved something. There we go. I still have yet to buy any games for, with this new sale that has been going on. We still got a couple of days, but still. No, you're a product of the public education system. You know what? Fair enough, Cazador. Fair enough. The internet does exist, but I doubt that's a better teacher by too much, you know? Oh, goodness gracious. Not the public education system. Anything but the public education system. Now I gotta figure out how I want things to go for this week, because I do have Zato to go over as well as a game. How many games do I have? I've got to finish Dead Space. I still plan on playing... Right, did I do Underrail last week? I don't remember if I did Underrail. I also have to read the Iliad at some point. It might be done this week again. Instructions unclear. You now believe in lizard people. There are worse things to believe in, you know? There are certainly worse things than lizard people to believe in. So, I do not hold that against you. It's like, I don't know, actually. Things have been very wild as of lately. I was watching a video before I started that I didn't get to finish. It was on the World War II Japanese tank, and how the guy is arguing that for what it was built for, it was good, but then they just tossed it at things that it was not built for, and that's why it's got the reputation that it has. And I was like, huh, interesting, because I never really paid much attention to well, anything regarding Japanese tanks of the era. Have you read any of the Harlan Ellison's works? I have not. You miss when conspiracy theories were fun. Yeah, I miss when conspiracy theories were just theories and not conspiracy realities, you know? I miss those days. I miss when somebody coming out with a conspiracy theory was something I did not have to contemplate as something that could be true. Now every other week it feels like another conspiracy theory is just outed as being kind of true, and it's like, ah, great. Oh, they did that? Fantastic, lovely. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. What do I want to do tomorrow? I do kind of want to head right into Zato again. But if I do 2 reading-related things, I feel like that's a little much. Dead Space, I guess, can wait until Friday again. Or Saturday. Because now we don't really have any more Hunter the Parenting stuff to watch. So this week, I think I'll probably just play games this entire week. Save watching stuff for the week after this upcoming one. Sorry. Yeah, let's put Dead Space on a Saturday. Dead Space. Friday, I will have... What will I have? What games do I even have? The Elder Scrolls, I still gotta do that. Under Rail, right. I guess I could play Under Rail tomorrow. It's been a while. I gotta get shit done. I just gotta get things done. That could go... Honestly, I feel like I'm kind of stuck in all of my games. And every game I play right now, I feel like I'm just kind of... kind of stuck in the grinding section of things. Maybe Soul Reaver can slither in. You really wanted to slither in. I really got too many things. I gotta finish something. On the rail on Monday. You know, Knuckles might be right. I might just straight up at some point drop Daggerfall. Hey. Because it doesn't feel like it's really going anywhere. No matter, like... It's been like 2 or 3 streams where I've just been grinding. and getting side quests done. Fair enough. Yeah, we'll probably get to it. I haven't even bought Soul Reaver just yet. Which I do also have to decide what games I'm gonna buy. I could probably do that today. I just have too many games on my wish list. I got like 31 games, and they're all games I kind of want to play. Because I want to play... I want to play the Warhammer Bolt Gun one, because I know the other one, the second I guess the sequel to that. It was announced like a while back, and I never got around to Bolt Guns, so I want to buy that and play it. But there's also games like Battle Brothers, which are on sale also, because normally it's $30, and right now it's only $9, and I'm like, I like Battle Brothers, it looks like a cool game. No pressure, don't want to be that guy, nah. You're allowed to feel excitement for which games you wanna you wanna see. Who would I be if I did not appease the people every now and again? There's also Maiden Cops, which is like a beat 'em up I kind of came across. Little anime beat 'em up type of thing. Don't know if I'm gonna buy that this time around though. There's Morthra, I still haven't gotten Metro Gravity. Ultra Kill, I'm not really sure I'm ever gonna actually get around to playing. It seems a bit too fast paced for me. Might be one of those that I get into for like a little bit and then I just drop. I get filtered, you know. If I ever do decide to get that. Bolt Gun is good. Broke your Joy-Cons though. Oh no. No, not the Joy-Cons. Anything but the Joy-Cons. It does seem cool as hell. Let's see, what other games we got? I guess there are a couple of games that I don't really have to... that probably wouldn't be that good to stream. Like The Long Dark, not really gonna consider buying that. There are like 2 horror games that I still want to play that I've been having here for a long while. Eclipsium, and what's this one called? Yomiwari. Those 2 I've wanted, but Yomiwari, tends to be a bit on the expensive side usually. Right now it's on sale too for like 50% off. Even at 50%, it's $20 ruse, and I'm like, you know, maybe worthwhile, but it really depends on how much I want to play a horror game. Then there's how do you even pronounce this one? Peri-Peri, Peri-Peri, which is kind of like an immersive sim, which I've never really played anything that goes under immersive sim. Might be cool to at least try something like that out. We'll leave Zato on Wednesday then. Zato on a Wednesday. Tuesday. I just realized I also don't have that many. Didn't I buy another? I feel like I bought another game that I have in my Steam library right now. Let me see. What haven't I played here? My brain is telling me I have something I haven't played, but I'm not exactly sure if that's true. I know I've thought about... Oh yeah, I already bought Morrowind, huh? I forgot about that. I already had bought Morrowind. And that's not the one I was thinking about, though. It may be a game... Which one was it? It's like a Metroidvania, kind of, that I did play, but I never finished. So I was thinking about restarting it. There is also RuneScape, which I never got around to playing. The most fear you felt in a game in a long time was in Vintage Story, mining in a cave when a rock flew out of the darkness. Oh no, not Vintage Story. To be fair, I have heard things about Vintage Story being rather frightful and difficult. That's a game I've kind of paid attention to, like, very loosely. Very loosely paid attention to that game. It's one I might play someday. Alright, I have I have Vampire the Masquerade here too. Okay, so I do have a couple of games I could start. Is the Dagoth mid compatible with Endero? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Dagoth the glorious Dagoth Glory be to him. Where's that game? What was it called? Was it with the D? That's Gambit. That's the one that I never finished. I might at some point pick that up again. Just to redo it. Just because I never finished it. And I feel like it would be more worthwhile now. Oh, the Dagoth... Yeah, mod. Dagoth maybe I should start Vampire the Masquerade this week. That's another game I can do, because I just kind of realized I got a lot of days in my week filled with nothing. Dead Space, Underrail, Zato, Daggerfall, I guess I can do on a Thursday. So I got Tuesday and Friday now to fill up. If your character is an Argony, he greets you with hello, farm equipment. That's so fucked up. That's funny though. That's funny as hell. Hello, farm equipment. It's like, bruh, are you serious? Are you serious right now? Oh, heavens above. I will have to get around to Morrowind. For sure. Because I do want to play, like, up until I get to Skyrim. Because eventually I do Argonian. Autocorrect sucks. Yeah, I forgot he doesn't like Argonians. What was I saying? Yeah, because I want to eventually get around to playing Skyrim. Because that's another game I technically have played Skyrim before, but I never finished it. It just never got done, you know? Back when I played it originally, so I feel like I gotta go through all the games up until I reach Skyrim, which is gonna take me too long. Too long is the answer. I think we can start another game, you know? We can start Vampire the Masquerade. Why not? What do you mean? Some of my best slaves were Argonian. Wild things to say. VTM Bloodlines. I think I can call it that, right? Yeah. We'll start that on Friday. Tuesday... What do I have? What else do I have? I guess I could leave Tuesday to just be like a random thing. If I can find something to do. Woke up on a Tuesday. Let me just go through itch.io real quick. It's been a while. Itch.io. Because if I'm already doing Zato, I don't want to do 2 reading related things in a go. Daggerfall, I guess this is all kind of reading, sort of kinda, now that I think about it. You gotta head out. You have to go look like you're working. Remember, if you go above and beyond that work, it means the government wins. So true, Castador. May the gods bless you. May the stars shine in your honor. Thank you for coming around. And that you have a great one. I guess we could technically start. You know what? I'm gonna go with my gut and just restart That's Gambit this week. How much is That's Gambit gonna take up of my funny machine? It's only a couple of megabytes, so I guess we could do That's Gambit again. That's Gambit Afterlife. Okay, that all fits. Not sure if I can make a Vampire the Masquerade all fit in one thing. Vampire... Oh, I am Femwaddle. That's not supposed to happen. Vampire... The... Mass... Yeah, that's not gonna fit in one thing. So I'll just leave it at... I could just call it Vampire the Masquerade rather than including Bloodlines in there, because most people are gonna know which game it is, so... Is that how you spell Masquerade? I actually don't know how to spell that. Masquerade. There we go. Thank you, autocorrect. See, autocorrect works for me. For everyone else, it just causes pain. I think that's a good variation of games. Now I gotta go ahead and make thumbnails of each of those. I'll still scroll through Itch.io a little bit right now, though, since we finished up writing the schedule rather quick. Let me do what I usually do as well. I need to post these up both on the Discord and... Okay, here's the old schedule. Toss that out. Download the new one. I gotta check the dates. This is starting the 29th until the 3rd. No, until the 4th. Sorry. So 29th until the 4th. Upload file. Schedule. Every time I spell the word schedule, it's incorrect. For December 29th to January 4th. That's the next month, right? Yeah, January. Okay. Just making sure. 29th, 30th, 31, 30, well, 31, 1, 2, 3, 4. Copy that. Now I gotta post it over on YouTube. Because I am certainly a responsible fellow. 29th to January 4th. Post. There we go. Now I'm thinking about whether I should or shouldn't do longer streams, because my usual stream time might be the reason why I don't ever really seem to finish up certain games quick enough, I guess, is the way I'd like to put it. I'll consider something. It's not the first time I've had to consider rearranging the stream times, or at least the length of it. It's just that it tends to be a little harder for me to stream for longer. It's a bit rough. Just a tad bit rough for your boy. Alright, let me focus on the schedules now. I'll post all the things probably later today after stream. Making the actual streams, got them all set up over on YouTube. I'll do that later is what I mean. For now, I'll just get the actual thumbnails done and over with. So Underreal will be the first. I didn't take a thing for Underreal again. Screenshot. So we'll just go with something easy peasy. Might be better if I have this on the original size that it's at. Nope, that moves too much. Put that right there. Maybe make myself a little smaller there. Not actually sure. What about over here on this corner? What the hell was that sound? Okay, sorry if you heard that. Okay, that's one thing done. Second one is for That's Gambit, which I haven't played in a while, so we're gonna have to make a new little thing. Guess I can use this. could probably shorten this to just DG. Yeah. Number 1 of many. Do I have anything relating to Death's Gambit? Because I don't know if I have downloaded the... What do you call it? Like the title screen, I guess. I probably have. I just gotta actually look for it. Right, okay. Let me look for something that's better. Maybe on Steam itself it'll let me find something. Store page. I guess copy page URL. Maybe I can do it from the browser. Try to get that image. There we go, save image. DG, let's see, Death's Gambit after, no, DGA title. That should come out okay. Upload files. Center that image right here, then just make it go on the layer in the back there. Try to find I'll make this font a little bigger. Then you gotta change the font to fit a little better with that. Don't know if this works too well. I guess it'll have to do. There we go. Okay, that's a little small, not small, little out of the thing. That'll be good enough, I guess. Download. Alright, what's our third thing? Zato's thumbnail is gonna be pretty easy too. Nothing's really gonna... Yeah, I guess I did screenshot it. Or screenshotted something from the game, so... Could use that. Where is that screenshot though? I think it's on... Frickin' Steam. I don't think I screenshotted it normally, which means I'm gonna have to go to Steam itself. Because I don't know how to take the damn screenshot from the game through Steam without doing some shenanigans. Maybe that one? Let me see. There we go. Okay. That's what it's called. Okay, copy that. 'Cause then in theory, should be able to pull it up over here. Show more. Where's the one I had for literally that one? Okay, I guess there it is. Well, that's the image itself, but not the thumbnail I originally had. I guess I can just make a new one. At least it doesn't feel as cold right now as it did yesterday night. Holy moly, trying to sleep yesterday night was a bit of a nightmare. I was not pleased. I was very much not pleased. Okay, if that's that, I guess I can go over this one, since I'm not really gonna be using that again. Erase all the stuff there. And there we go. Alright, upload the image. Nope. Find that. What do you mean not found? Okay. What about I paste it up here? Maybe I should move it from over here into there so that it's easier to find. That's probably my best bet. Let me try this again. There we go. I don't know if I downloaded Zato's little title screen thing, because sometimes some of these games have like a, what do you call them? Like a little thing where you can download their title as like a PNG or whatever. I don't think Zato has one of those. Probably not. Oh well. We can make do. We can certainly make do. Steins Gate? Huh. Sorry, this random game on on Steam popped up on my thing. I'm like, Steins Gate? I don't think what was Steins Gate originally? I can't remember if it was originally a visual novel that got turned into an anime, or an anime that got turned into a visual novel. It's been too long. It's been far too long. Jesus, I got scared by the damn. I hate when Steam automatically plays like the the game's like little video. Especially since you're just like scrolling. I feel like every time I just scroll off of it and then scroll back onto it, it'll just do that, and I don't like that. It jump scares me every damn time. I guess that'll have to do for that. Unless I can maybe, in theory, try to yoink the title from the original title screen somehow. I'm gonna have to use some editing thing to sort of snippet that out of there, so that I can plaster it onto this little thumbnail I'm trying to make. How do people do that? That's a question I don't think I've ever had to ask myself. How do people do that? Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Community groups. Da, 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 da. Guess I could go over onto maybe on Photopedia. I can kind of get it out of there. Maybe. That's a big maybe, though. It's gonna take me some time to do that because I gotta relearn how to use this damn thing. From computer. Let's see. It's in here somewhere, isn't it? Think this. There we go. Alright, let's see. Is there a cutting tool somewhere? Replace, unite, subtract, intersect. That's not what I'm looking for. And I don't know what this one does either. clips, lasso. Okay, this one's the one to move things around. Magic wand, quick selection, object selection, brush tool, background eraser. I guess I could use the background eraser. That could be probably my best shot here. Try to erase everything around the title and then extract that and then plaster it over here. So let's see if this works out for us. How do I zoom into this fucking thing again? No, alright. Well, I forgot how to do that. Was it right click? No. Was it hold down? No. Was it scrolling? No. Oh, no, that erased it. Okay, that's a little much. That just straight up starts erasing stuff. No, stay on page. How do I reverse a action on this particular site? And that is not it. Me and the struggle to do basic things. Gotta love it, gotta love it. Maybe if I... Nope, that would cancel that. There we go. I just gotta click on the actual little things on the side. Maybe zooming in is with this one? Yes, okay. It's a whole separate, like, toggle that you have to click on. Let's see. Okay, this little, like, magic eraser thing seems to be working out. Kind of. Sorta, kinda. I still gotta erase a few things manually, but it is what it is. It's kind of hard to see the stuff I am trying very hard not to erase incidentally. I really should double check if they've got like a media thing. Hmm. Yeah, looking into the art pack a little bit, it's kind of cool. I don't think I've ever really bought a digital art pack for any game. Seems kind of neat though. I'm gonna need to get myself some water a little bit later. Just to keep myself warm. It might be straight up tea. If I'm willing to take the 10 minutes to wait around for it, that is. Okay, now I'm just gonna have to keep doing this that way. Okay, let's see. Let me zoom out of this. Is this even the best tool to use? That's a little too big for that. Alright. Now you just gotta manually start erasing. Okay, something's not working out here. Okay, go back to that point. There we go. Gotta be a little careful around the letters, because I don't want to erase anything on the letters themselves. Here, let me make the size of this thing smaller. What's a good size? Let's go with 20 pixels. Now I gotta make this eraser tool way smaller so that it kind of fits in between there. There we go. It's not gonna be perfect per se, but it's better than nothing. Okay, this one's gonna be a bit rough. Can I use the other one? There we go, that one. That'll make my life a little easier. Okay, it's turning out pretty alright so far. Just a little bit more to erase. Give me like 10, 20 more minutes, honestly. I kind of want like a mint or some kind of like, not a gumdrop, what do they call those? Little hard candies, you know, that come in with the little wrappers. I don't know if they've got, I guess I guess the name is just a hard candy, huh? That's about it. I want one of those. I need one to satiate myself. My nose is also getting a little bit stuffy. I ate some soup with some shrimp earlier. Some soup with some shrimp in it. Just a little. Just a little bit. Man, going pixel by pixel to try and erase something is a little annoying, but it is what it is. Okay, now how's that looking like? Alright. It's progress, I guess. What if we up this a little bit? At least to erase this bottom bit. Might have to use the other one. Let's see, this one's probably gonna be okay. Hopefully that didn't erase something important. Alright, let's see. Can we download this as it is? Image, let's see. File, no, save as. Export, I guess as a PNG, right? I hope this shows up normally. Only one way to test it out. Okay, so it's pretty alright, pretty good. I forgot to erase a couple of pixels here and there. So I gotta address that, I guess. Okay, maybe not that big. Just shrink that down a bit. There we go. It's just that there's like a couple of pixels hanging around that don't get erased even when you brush over it with the tool. And that's a little annoying. Where else was it? It was mostly there at the top. A little bit near a couple of letters. Okay, that should be better. Shouldn't be any other little pixels left around. So let me erase this older one. Download this newer one. Let me see. Where is it? Okay. Get rid of that. download this one. How do I do that again? File, and export as that. Okay, just saw a couple of pixels laying around. They're not even full pixels, they're like half a pixel. It's worth of specks here and there. Alright. Probably gonna use the restroom, make myself some tea, so I'll be back in a few minutes. 10 actually. Be back in like 10-15 minutes. Hello, I'm back. Came back a little quicker than I promised, I think. Let's see if this works out the way that I want it to. Can I move this out of here? Hopefully that'll work permanently. Did I ever... Okay, I guess I didn't. Erase that little half pixel thing. Now I should be able to download this one. Yeah, that's fine. Save. Ring over here. Upload file. Was it this? Okay, that's fine enough. Download that. Keep it in my little shitty folder here. I need to remember to put everything in the appropriate folders. Where's my thumbnail folder? Okay, this is... There we go. That's one. That's literally from... When was that? Today, I guess. Let me retitle this to title. Before I forget. And put that in... Edits. This was for... That's a gambit, so put that in the thumbnails thing as well. Thumbnails. This was for today, so I can put that, I guess, in the thumbnails thing too. Okay, we've barely gotten through half of our needed thumbnails. And what do I do for Daggerfall? Because I didn't take a screenshot for Daggerfall either. Like the foolish fool that I am. Let me look at Steam. I might have taken one on through the game itself rather than the other method. Holy moly, I just sneezed my lung out. That kinda hurt. Let's see, do I not have a thing here? I guess I haven't taken any screenshots. Okay, okay. That's not what I meant to fucking erase. Erase that. Put this out of the way. Erase that. Put this back where it belongs, right there in the center. Great, now my nose is stuffy. I can't have like a second without any, without this shenanigan. Now I also have to check whether I have the Vampire the Masquerade thing, which I don't. So back into Steam we go, so that I can just yoink that from the game itself or the game store page. Okay, can I open this in a new tab? There we go. That is not really the best picture I can find. There's gotta be a better screen title pic than that. That's gonna be pixely as all hell if I use that. Okay, let me see. I guess I could use that one. It would still look pixely. This one's kinda better. Not by a lot, but it's definitely better than the previous one. Alright, let's see if this one works out. Assuming I can freaking... God damn, that's pixely. I guess this is a consequence. All of these pictures are gonna be rather pixelated, because they're from way back when. Did I download the one for Daggerfall? Or am I crazy? Yes, I did. Okay. Back to downloads. Get that one out of my face. Get this one out of there. Projects. I guess I haven't made a thumbnail for this before, so... Make a copy of this one. I'll erase everything on that one. Uploads. Guess leaving it like that wouldn't be too bad. When are we playing that one again? Friday, right? So... there we go. Do that. Save that. Put it in the thumbnail folder. This goes in the edits thing. Now we just have to do dead space. And that's all the thumbnails. So where's the old dead space one? There we go. Found it. Easy peasy. I don't think I screenshotted anything from Dead Space recently either, at least last time I played. No, I don't think so. So we'll just try to yoink some random picture from the internet and use that. Let's see. Dead Space 2008. Oh goodness, there's a mod for first person? That just... that sounds like a nightmare. Who would willingly put themselves through that? Just first person Dead Space. Ugh. There we go, layer that all the way back. why is it not applying it to both of these? Like, what, font size like 50 for both of them. Increase that to 70. Okay, there we go. Now to choose the font. I don't think I found a good font last time. This will have to do. This week's thumbnails are all quite lazy. That's alright. That's alright. At least most of them are, I think, are just a little too lazy. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Not worry about getting those streams scheduled out on YouTube later. Put this in the proper folder. Put this in the proper folder. Schedule can stay there. Let me see, everything here I guess can technically be erased. Let me see, what is this? That's technically a thumbnail from last week. Put this in the edits thing. I'm done with that. This one goes in here. Done with that. What about this random? Oh, that's a random picture I kind of had. This goes in there. This goes in there. This also goes in there. That goes in here. Random JPEG. Like how I just have a random, just too many random fucking pictures that I need to get out of my gosh forsaken computer. Now what to do? That I'm done with that. Well, first of all, I'm not gonna forget about my tea, so let me check on that. Yeah, it should be drinkable, should be cool enough, but still warm, hopefully. Yep, perfect temperature. Almost choked myself halfway there. It wouldn't be the first time I've almost, well, not even almost, I straight up did choke on an entire mouthful of water one time. I don't know what even happened that day, but yeah, whole swallow's worth of water went down the wrong pipe, and it was not a pleasant experience. Let's see, what's this over here? Updates, okay. I don't think all that much has been happening lately. Let me doom scroll a tad bit. Never does the mind too bad. I need to also figure out what I'm gonna eat. I might eat more soup later if I'm really feeling up to it. I'm not a big soup fan. But some soup is good, Some soup is alright. Some soup is doable. Man, what do I need to get watching eventually? Too much. That's the answer. A little too much. Too many shows, too many things. So much things to do. And to be fair, I do have the time. I do have the time to at least watch one show out of the many that I've got to catch up on. Pine! It's your Sky anniversary! Yippee! I hope you're doing well today. I hope all things are going good. Good. I managed to get myself at least 2 articles of clothing in Sky for this season's, the feasts stuff, which was the little Christmas cape and the little attire that one character has with the little, what was it, a fox mask? I can't remember right now. Might be rabbit though. You're doing well? That is good. I have to keep the grind going so that I can try and get the other cloak that the little character has. In theory, I might be able to get it in time. That is assuming I lock in. I just got done with doing the thumbnails for the streams that I'm, gonna be, as always, scheduling on YouTube, because on YouTube I gotta just do that. Don't gotta do it here, because obviously Twitch doesn't really have that sort of function. Took me a bit, but it got done at the end of the day, and now I'm just kind of doom scrolling a little, because I got nothing else to really do. What else is going on? People being silly on the internet. Never ceases to stop. Okay. What about on Twitch? It's not a lot. It's a Sunday, so I don't expect a lot to be happening anywhere, anyhow. And I still have not made any decisions. I have to start calculating how much money a bunch of the games I want to buy are gonna cost me. Because it's always the sales that make me buy them. It's always the sales. Because I want to get at least like 5 games. At least 5 games. Let me pull out the calculator on the browser. I need to do the math on this. And that's not even accounting for tax. So one is 169. Why it's not even 160, 669? Because funny, I guess. They just decided to be little goofballs about that. Bolt gun is 879. Not sure about 7 Days to End With You, not feeling that. This one is $20 ruse. Let's see. Barrel Trauma's not really one I can... I'm not even sure I can play that on stream. I mean, I can, but I just don't have anyone to play that with. Fuga might need to come down later down the line. I forgot who recommended Drops of Death to me. It may have been Choco, I think? Maybe? Maybe. I have another game on my wish list that isn't even a game I can play because it's a VR game, but I guess I just have it there to remember it. Eclipsium could be neat. Abensauer is one I did say I was gonna play. Do you want to play Return to Ash? That one should be like a one stream game, theoretically. Unless I'm trying to do all the endings, which I usually, when I do play games that involve Nom Nom Nami, I usually try to get all the endings. So let's put that one on the list. How much is that right now? $4.19. Plus, let's toss in there a bit of a strategy game, Battle Brothers. Okay, that's $8.99. Okay, that's 4 games. That is so far $28.66. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. That's just those 4 alone. I guess I literally could have just been pressing the add to cart button and it does the same thing, I'm pretty sure. Me and my forgetfulness. Silly Poly Beast. I guess I could play that one down the line. This one's still in early access. When was the last time they updated this game? Okay, shut that up real quick, because I don't want to hear it. Last update was December 18th, so it's still getting updated. That's fair enough. It's got a lot of positive reviews, both recent and out of all the reviews it's gotten. Let's see. What was I looking for again? Right, the specs for it, which I'm pretty sure I can play. Yeah, this thing takes basically nothing to run. I guess I'll consider this one as well. I mean, it could be a fun one to mess around with in a while. Here, let me go back to the wish list. I still got a couple of days before I make any final purchases on any games on Steam, so we got until I think the 1st is when the... Yeah, until... No? Now through January 5th, actually. I thought it was January 1st that the... first that the game would... Sorry, not the game, that the Steam sale would run out. Apparently it's the 5th. So we got until Thursday of the week after this one that's coming up. Alright. That's quite a bit of time. Right. I also have to consider getting the DLC for Underrail. Fuck, I kind of forgot about that. I forgot that game has DLC. Alright, how many does it have, though? Let's see. More DLC for you. I think, is it 1 or just 2 for Underrail? Because I genuinely don't remember. Files, Warhammer... I forgot I also had Warhammer Vermintide, because they had it for free. So I just kind of like, you know, yoinked that while it was still free. Chivalry, Warhammer, Finals. I don't even play the Finals, but I guess I have it technically downloaded. Recently played. Alright, so there's 2 for Underrail. I think that's all the DLC. Yeah, 2 DLCs, both at the moment basically $5. One is $4.99, the other is $5.59. Heavy Duty and then Expedition. I forgot which one was recommended as like having a bunch of stuff in there. I guess I could just wait around until I finish the game and then download or buy the DLCs for the game. And then just do a replay and continue on that way, because I don't know... I still don't even know technically how deep in the vanilla game I am. Damn, I'm almost done with my tea already. Sad. Heavy Duty seems to be the one that's got like more weapons and whatnot. I'll keep that in mind, I guess. Alright, let's put a bunch of these in the cart. That one goes in the cart. Continue shopping. This one goes in the cart. Continue shopping. This one goes in the cart. Continue shopping. Which one else goes in the cart? This one goes in the cart. And let's see, the cart. Alright, I'll leave that where that is. Why am I getting drops for stuff? Twitch just randomly just gives me shit for games that I don't play. I guess it's because I had the website open up, and they always, I guess, play a stream at the top of the darn website whenever you open up the website, so maybe I got a drop from that. Well, I guess for today that'll be all. I got nothing else to really do or say, so I'll be heading off early today, I suppose. I bid thee farewell. I hope you all have a great rest of your morning, afternoon, evening, and night, whenever you are. Wherever you are, I meant. May the gods bless you, may the stars shine in your honor, and I'll see ya whenever I see ya. Bye-bye.